Yeah, Anton. I'll just walk you through how I do my analysis, and then you can just purchase the software and do the same. So first thing is I just search the address. I'm not sure what where your property is, but I'll just do it in Front Street West, for example. And obviously the same thing, just bed and bath count, just to see what the program kind of populates. And then kind of take a look at these numbers here, the revenue targets that these properties have been hitting, and see if they're comparable based on guest count, bath, and bed count. So just make sure it's the bottom number, not the top. The top is the projected, the bottom is the actualized number. The next thing I like to do is I like to go to the market, and usually would zoom in. You're in the waterfront community for this one. So within this data set here, you can actually get a little more granular if we want to. But you can see here, these are all the good ones that match, and I want to just start filtering out the ones that are irrelevant. So if I have a 3 bedroom, I usually do 3, and whatever amount of people I can sleep, 8, for example. Say it's a 3 bedroom. Doesn't matter, but bath, entire place, and apartment, I'm assuming. So that's the first round of filters I would do. Another round I would do with performance, and would like to remove all the ones that haven't been in the market long enough. So I think 20, usually 50 is better, but let's see how big the data set is. So I have 56 listings that match that criteria, and then you can further on to scrub out the ones that have, obviously with parking, AC. Some of the properties have pools, so however you want to filter these things out that pair up with your property that you're trying to provide an estimation. And just by doing that, the next thing I would do is take the occupancy, take all 3 years, and then you want to export that and find the average of each month because every year has been a little different. So at least we have an average of the 4 years here. So occupancy, length of day stay, I think this is a good one. I would also take 3 years of that. And then lastly is your rates. I wouldn't care too much about the revenue, but you can always use it if you want to. I care about the rate. So here's the rate, 610. Don't just keep in mind, like depending on the quality of property, you can actually even just like take out the budget ones and just look at the higher end properties. But then I like to take the rates, look at all 3 years, and then do an export, and then you can have a 4 year historic pricing, and then this will help you kind of understand the pricing on a month-to-month basis on the average of 3 years. So if you take all these numbers and export them, you can see the average of the three, and that will kind of help you uh, inform your client in terms of this is the range that we can actually expect. Do keep in mind that this rate does include the cleaning fee and all the other crap that is included. So this is the total nightly rate based on the amount of nights divided by, and including all the clean fee, Airbnb fees, and all that fee. So remember to take that out when projecting your income. And then I love to share this calendar too, just to give the client an idea of visually where which weeks are busy, which weeks are not, which weeks are, pretty chill. Um, and that's kind of how I do it. And I put it together usually in a site. So for us, so here's an example of our revenue reports that we send to our clients. Basically, it's just a soft pitch with a projected income, occupancy, revenues. That's annualized, the ADR. That calendar I spoke about earlier again, the average and base and peak and min, some comparables just to get them an understanding of what their neighbors are making, some recommendations, our VSL, uh, and our onboarding checklist is a little much for them, to be honest. Some of our reviews, and yeah, that's how we present our stuff to our clients.